Got all those crimped, heat shrunk. Just some of them. Alright, the 2.0 sky high wiring is way too big for these DC terminals. So I got some little adapters, 2.0 to 1.0. Make life a lot easier. I'm telling you, Sky High has it all. Here's the rundown on what I'm doing. These amplifiers have a fan on the bottom of them. Looks like they got some vents and a fan. So I can't just stick them on this board and call it done. I'm gonna have to raise it up a little bit. So I cut these, raise it up about an inch. That should give it pretty good airflow. That should do it. So even being the D.G.A.F car, I still can't leave that wood totally bare. I'll at least slap some rattle can black on it, make it look a little bit better. What a difference those things make. About halfway wired up. There's going to be a DC audio amp right over in that corner, as you can see in this picture right here. But I'm working on the woofers first, and then I'll deal with the mids and highs. So that's all wired up and ready to go. It's just not in there yet. Sky High audio, 2-aught cable everywhere. Sky High 2-aught to 1-aught lugs. Those little adapters so they fit in the amps properly. Didn't have to do any shaving, which is nice. Whole bunch of fuses everywhere, and of course down below, if you've watched the videos, you know there's 8 excess power D1600 16-volt batteries below this. If you're watching the videos, you know what's inside here. 4 15-inch DC audio level 5 15s. Big large ported box all the way to the B pillar. As you can see, the cabin needs a lot of work. It's still pretty much stock other than the box. Alright, everything's hooked up. Gains are all set. The frequencies are matched and should be good to go. So this is the very first numbers. This is the very first anything with these big amps hooked up at the same time. So I still got work to do. I got experimenting to do with the port. I got interior to play around with, you know, moving things around, seeing what I can adjust, and you know, every little tenth of a dB counts. But this is first run right off the bat. Not fucking with nothing. Gains are set. That's about it. So let's see how she does. You ready? Oh yeah, also the batteries, 17 volts. I need to boost them up, get them right around 17.8, get them a nice full charge. But we'll see how they do right around 16, 9, 17 volts. Video. Let's see how this shit sounds. I'm running off test tones off a USB because I don't have a disc. As you can see, the door is shut. Everything's sealed up. Mic is at the dash. Of course, I got the Term Lab. I'm using this deck right here for my source because I really don't have a deck for the Tercel yet. But I have RCAs out on my test bench. Of course, I use the SMD DD1 Plus and the CC1 crossover calibrator to make sure that they're in sync with each other. Reset, start. Here we go. Almost there, man. Almost there. So as you can see, not quite to 160 yet, but almost there. Got a little bit more work to do, maybe get a little fresh charge on these batteries, and we'll try it again. So, see you back in about 10 minutes. That was sealed up at the dash. Let's go ahead and put this thing in the kick panel, USAC style, and see if I can touch that 160. Good. Door open, meter in the kick. Right, here we go. Woo! Got it. Alright, I better let this thing charge up for a bit. Not half bad, but keep in mind, I started out right at 17 volts, which isn't dead, but it's not exactly a fresh, hot charge. Those batteries have never had a full charge since I've owned them. They've just been slapped in the car right out of the box. We're going to put a fresh charge on them, we're going to play around with the port, move some stuff around, and get these numbers raised up. But for now, feeling pretty good about it, not too bad, right out the gate. Check back soon, check out the progress, see what we do.